Hey, my fellow chiefs, how you doing? Before I start getting into the vid, I'm gonna say that it's up to you whether you want to see it as a part 2 or not, because I'm basically, disowning the other private school vid, so I'm gonna just start fresh, kinda. Yeah, those past issues dealt with in the school weren't really private school specific, as it can take place in other public areas as well, although they were more likely to happen just because there were elementary graded kids there. And quick announcement, I'll be going to VidCon, so if you're going and might possibly maybe want to see me, keep an eye out for my Insta or Twitter. I'll link those in the description, okay? Alright, let's get litty. So, you want to know the rest of the reasons why that place went downhill? Let's start off with the principal. This principal, Mrs. Chair, thought I was sus, within a week, and to this day, I still don't know why. All I was doing that first week was bringing in my Yoshi 3DS to play in the morning while sitting alongside my sis in the sanctuary of the church. Along with that, week later, she told me, "Don't bring that in here. I don't want to see that in my building." Okay, sure, I understand. A day later, she told me not to wear my sweater. It's not like I was wearing any fun colors. It was just like a grayish navy dark color, and I was cold because I'm sure that low-budgeted place didn't even want to pay for heat. So, because I assumed Mrs. Chair would forget, like some other teachers in the past, as far as unimportant issues, I continued to wear my sweater, and she came in and was like, "Hey, Chief," not "I'm Chief." I guess that's kind of kawaii. "Why are you wearing that piece of clothing in my building?" So I didn't want to deal with any more complaints from her, so I just kept it off and froze to death as I did my work. And even when I was doing my work, she'd walk by the room and look right from the window behind my seat to make sure I'm doing everything. And one day she passed by and saw I wasn't writing. Oh my gosh. Rachel finna die. She finna die. Shh. No. Watch this. Oh, whoa. So she came in and raised her voice in front of the two classmates I had, which was again the entire 11th grade. No scene here. Why aren't you writing anything down? Oh, that's because I cannot see the board, so I'm patiently waiting for my teacher to finish writing so that I can do the same in approximately 20 seconds. "Miss Flo, can you move so she can copy the notes on what you wrote?" And I felt bad because she turned around and apologized and looked guilty, and I felt she said sorry, and it wasn't even her fault. Another situation I had with her was once during lunch. I had my phone out only because it was an important family thing where my dad wanted me and my sis to come straight home after school since he won't be home to take care of my disabled brother. And so Mrs. Chair came in. "Give me your phone. I'm sending an important message to my dad." "Let me see it." I put my phone in sleep mode and handed it over to her, and she turned it back on, and all she saw was my lock screen photo. "Okay, you know what? I will call your dad about this." "I bet." "Did you just talk back to me?" No, I only coughed." "I got a cough. I'm so sick." "Well, you're not going home." "Yeah, that's right. Call my dad. Joke's on you for giving yourself more work to do, Chief Roni. I ain't letting you view family, personal, business things. Period." And another time, it was a free class just because my science teacher was absent, but she left us with some work to complete. And enrolling into the school as a straight A Apple student in academic excellence because epic purposes. I was the first one to finish, but then again, two classmates put my work away to draw for the remainder 5 minutes, and Mrs. Chair walked by saying, "I don't know why you're drawing. You had all of class to complete the assignment." And then she walks away. Yeah, I completed it. And last but not leastly from her, even before coming to the school, she allowed me, yes, Mrs. Chair herself, allowed me to be the art teacher of the school for a credit. And you know what happened? She treated it like it wasn't even important to begin with. I remember my dad going back and forth with her on the phone just to ensure my sister and I would have the best experience at the school, and made it clear to me that I'd earn a credit for teaching art there that Mrs. Chair agreed on. But you said lady, you said. Next is PE. phys ed. You know, gym wasn't all that bad because I'd hate to complain a little too much about this school, except when we were forced to do push-ups on the hard textural ground. Oops, my bad. I never mentioned that there was no gymnasium in the first place. So whatever warm-up or exercise we did, we had to suffer from the feeling of the hard grounded parking lot that had like rocks in it kinda. They were edgy. No, not that edgy. Corners, angles, I don't know. So our hands would look like this after the exercises, with putting our hands flat on the ground with our weight on top. And last but not leastly, with PE, there was always a bee or a wasp flying around us. And the gym teacher suggested that we stayed still until it went away, and that forcing it to go away would only agitate the bee. So there was this one girl.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You guys, today I'm here with my bestest friends and YouTuber friends, Rachel.
She was always trying to get someone killed by attempting to clasp the bee in her hands, and the bee would just stay there a little longer than it should have. As you can see, the school has trouble maintaining their students because she kept doing it. But I can only imagine who could have possibly gotten stung after I left the school. These people legit be wildin', etc. Even this one time, a classmate went up to the gym teacher to ask a question, and she was like staring off into space, looking at something, I don't know, and she just turns her body around kinda and grabs the kid's hand, and then my sis was being all hype and turned about it like, oh my gosh, yo, oh my, they're holding hands!
They're holding hands, mate.
They're holding hands! Oh my gosh, he's underage, call the cops! Mission complete. Now I'ma lead the students into a good direction. Alright, I want you guys to watch me carefully and repeat exactly as I do. Replicate my every movement! If only. I'm gonna be honest, but I was mostly scared and terrified when the school found out when my birthday was, because for the longest time, wait, actually scratch that, not the longest time since I was only there for 2 months, but people were asking me, mostly the little kids, when my birthday was, and after I witnessed the first birthday in September,
Let's go.
Because no way I was gonna mess with that. So I of course kept my mouth shut. And I was 15 at the time, so I can only imagine. Actually, no, I can't. I'd rather not find out. So thank God we escaped in time before my Sweet 16 took place there, because at home it'd be like...
Did the bee go off?
And I don't know when the last time my birthday was even celebrated now that I think about it. But not like it matters anyway. So yeah, that's how my Sweet 16 took place in my public school counselor's tiny office. Oh my gosh. What if I said this video was low-key how I celebrated my Sweet 16 in my counselor's office? Yo! Oh my god! Hey Tomodachi's and Chiefs. How you doing? I'd like to thank you for watching, one of my stuff again, even though my upload schedule is kind of like, you know, destroyed and broken, but that's totally fine. Yeah, that'll be... I'd like to thank you all for the nice fan art again. Very cool. Thank you, Kanye. Very kawaii. Yeah, and just a reminder to follow my Twitter and Insta at Motionwarrior for VidCon updates, etc. And here's a video made by my friend Tico, so that way you get inspired to come and arrive to see me and be kawaii IRL. Enjoy!
Hello?
Ah, you're awake! Anyways, come here, sit down, have a little sit with me. Oh, great, you made it! I just want to say, I'm going to VidCon. So, Psst, Rachel.
Do something epic.
Something epic? Want to play Super Smash Bros. Melee? Oh! Oh! Do you want to see me dance? Oh, that's great. Just give me a second here. Anyways, here you go. Anyways, I'm here, and today I'm just gonna, dance for you guys. Anyways, you may be wondering, why are you wearing boy shoes, or why are you wearing jeans? And to that, respond, no answer. Anyways, let's start singing. Dancing.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What?
I'm hyping myself up. Get out of here.